Some 10,000 CDs on his bed could not be found.
Fear and panic. If you cause fear and panic, you are tantamount to prosecution. Your Excellency, please. Japa is somebody who is beef. Japa is somebody who has a personal vendetta with the government and its appointees. You don't give somebody a machete and tell the person, don't go and kill.
Some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, are after all perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal.
So fear any about say ya jidi say what your man dream and maybe why I don't see this as right.
The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found.
And not just what the money I am for, but this Gestapo commando Rambo style, police, certain regional commanders, the way they treat the women. Paying the some are even married. Yahweh, police not the year police not senior officer be tata the year.
The breaking news yet here and say national security for omo echo former Bank of Ghana governor hono omo ko wi chain eni sika asem no ayehu aha AHINTASEM na aposifo bi nso ho aka an aposifo mpanifo bia wono makofa omo aposifo nketwa yire amasisi asem na kwakodi radio presenter bi ensem no abusia ba beduru headquarters aha ye be da asem no ni abom nchirimu ede ama ha AHINTASEM bombarding so be like over share and subscribe to this honorable channel na bibia beto fom bia so ubetimi onsa ubetimi aka abusia yenko ensem no mu na se ye ko ensem no mu ede a ade se beto dwa na se nyane ntie se Richard Japa wono ene national security fo bi ebe modern kopie mu ewo yewura Addison fie former Bank of Ghana I ne nasuye na try na se fie no kopie mu hono yese scatter upon scatter de ene mtutu niema so mu ye hwehwemu bi ene ade peso omu ye investigations bi concerning Bank of Ghana sika no ana ewo hono ene se bi eburu se bi so the past administration which is the NPP administration ene bi a omu ye no omu ye hwehwemu ai na no ena te so nkotu two machines ni internet no ho nkro ne ba ne ade na rena sisi abeto dwa se ko amuko ho no national security vo no e ko ho na kwakọ wi 10,000 Ghana cedis ai sisi e omo wi 10,000 na omo ana afei ni yire jewelries ni chain ni nkomo ade ni nkawa bi ene ade ayira national security for no awia ni nyina na me pacho sasemi the minority leader afenyo markings and I didn't come upon a two gun or twice so can send be a foul any security beer or ye at the far national security for say or more and Richard Dappa epono abusia the minority leader afenyo markings yetino
for the governor some 10,000 CDs on his bed could not be found. So some of these hungry party foot soldiers that they use, who parade themselves as national security operatives, are after all perhaps not even being paid, and they use this opportunity to steal. The governor's wife's earrings and necklaces were also not traced. They couldn't be found. In other words, those operatives stole these earrings and necklaces. Ghana is a mature democracy, and we should do better. 3 cars, official vehicles, of the governor were also taken away, only to be informed later that they've been parked somewhere, so he should send his drivers to go and pick them. Around 4:30, a call came from this same Richard Japa. Now, the question is, why this? Now, the question is, why this? Like we indicated earlier, our country has no room for lawlessness. These actions undermine democracy and weighing down investor confidence. If you have people investing in your country and they see these things happening to appointees, obviously it will lead to capital flight. Even the citizens of Ghana will not feel safe. They will withdraw from the financial sector. They will not keep their money here, and that would affect governance and the growth of our economy. We call on government to quickly bring a stop to these dastardly acts. These acts of intimidation and terror are relics of the past. They have no place in our democracy. Soon it could lead to some self-protection mechanisms from citizens and people whose lives and property feel threatened. We are a nation of laws. Even legitimate investigations or inquiries should be done in accordance with the law. We are not against accountability, but we are against human rights abuses and lawless conduct and excesses of the security operatives of the state. NDC should not reduce this country to a lawless state where people believe they can take the law into their own hands and intimidate others. Today, they have 187 seats and they have the presidency. They should not forget. Now, not long ago, we had 169 and also had the presidency. They shouldn't forget that not long ago, they had 133 seats and we had only 61 seats when we had a 200-member chamber. They should not forget that within 4 years, our 61 increased to more than 100 seats, and we were in majority in this chamber. This vicious cycle of using power to intimidate must cease. I conclude by calling on President John Dramani Mahama. We know him as a moderate politician, respected politician. He served his country, had a first term, lost elections. The Ghanaian people have given him another mandate to do his final term, which is a constitutional power mandate given him. He should leave a legacy. Your Excellency, President John Dramani Mahama, please leave a legacy. Let it be said that even if there were excesses in the exercise of executive power, when you had the opportunity, you changed it for good and own that legacy in your name, Your Excellency. We're tired of the intimidation, the attacks, and the hypocrisy. We were told that Akwess' first attack on Kenoforiata was not authorized. Today, the same Jakpa, leading armed police, armed military, and so-called party thugs who parade on the streets of Accra as security operatives, terrorizing and traumatizing a respected Ghanaian citizen who has dedicated the better part of his life to serve his country. Now, to Dr. Addison's dear wife, we say to you that take it easy. God be with you and your entire family. In fact, let me add that I visited the family last night around 10:30 p.m. I was with them. Dr. Addison himself, though traumatized, was hearty and he's taking things easy. I went round, saw the property, and in fact, also had the opportunity of visiting his office where the CCTV monitor was. And it was unfortunate the way Jakpa and his men carried themselves, dismantling the CCTV monitor. If indeed they knew that they were on a lawful path, why dismantle the CCTV monitor? Why take the monitor away and all? I believe that we don't need this as a country. Meanwhile, we also want to register these protests regarding the arrest of Oketechie Afrifa Mensah last night. Although he was released last night, we strongly protest his arrest by state security operatives in that Rambo style. Let's enforce the laws with a human face. We rest our case. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Who does the tree? Who is the tree man? Who is doing the tree? It's okay. You need a tree.
Okay.
Now, Bishop, what Chinese semu every year, and a radio personality back home, a year or my here duah, or didn't do my our Sumpa FM Sumpa TV. And about the bonk, come say, Debbie. Your Excellency, sir, Sunday may I said, will be ya no terminal, no didn't Aku be fear, was me here you all in the name of Mary Munia de Osiway. It is causing fear and panic. I to the public. Eti wadaroma. In fact, the Japa air ni adeno. Nani anye hukra. Nanuna oyi security be a pie. Efa posi form pennyfo bi won. Ai a posi form pennyfo bia. Omu case ya baba ton animu a sebi ebru sebi so. Womo fanko for yire nom. Ai ene ne inspector B Edin. Hey, when it is coming, then it is doing. Eti omayini adubuache echirem ene niema a CEO former Bank of Ghana efi na nkasa wo bie so ene okatache free fade no secret bi e course no wo bie so dia abusua mumientie ni bra
Richard me head of the security was Sumpa Yabo Amase or your deputy director in charge of operations for national security. Yaman appointment. Special operations. It's here Nansana and wrong, special operations. To of course, special operation, call former Bank of Ghana governor. I say, Papa no service, I want to fear any near my baby or loot to the office.
Service computers.
What's the Sasania money in so you should move. Papa no beteneka. In a Gestapo commando style.
Rambo style.
Just like the call kind of reactor.
There could be difference. But I said well Papa Nenkasai Addison Kasa.
And I pay your marking Costrano.
Oh, say Kasai.
I find your marking. You have your marking cost Omocostra pay. ɔse ne ho dwiri no paa ne yam hye no it is a siano de minim say if this is going to be the trend say wo fia ne abawura wo say ya gidi say what the man dream and niam bi wo aye hia wo hoti ye hwehwemo. I don't see this as right. Maybe they mean who say this is the way to go, because the MPP during their time, if NDCs are alleged so we bia and then to man penny John Dramani Mahama so or their friend resetting or the omani jina brani ejina kwem and not just what the money I am for honchel, but this Gestapo commando Rambo style, I don't think it's the way to go. It brings panic and fear. Fear and panic. If you cause fear and panic, you are tantamount to prosecution. Your Excellency, please. Japa is somebody who is beefed. Japa is somebody who has a personal vendetta with the government and its appointees. You don't give somebody a machete and tell the person, don't go and kill. I think I'm saying so to quite jam. I'm for a concession. The say two groups are called classy. No more classy way, a to baby and mimina. Let's get the pictures. 3 people shot dead. Now I mean, if there's what ninja and answer to me and share the end of a viewer discretion is hereby advised. Can we have the pictures? Yeah, the MPP 4 Bibri Cosrano, Omo Cushiano, now here picture one, Swami member of parliament, deputy chief whip, national organizer and a B, any communicators nibi, any omwaka, any calling chain, Echo man and mo, say money yo, at the cry I am money on there. No beba. The national security pekeno. For the record, Jumedia would be nunti ana keke baby. Omoni no kochen komo no koko kurinrano. And now we say, oh, brandy and tea. My ladies, my gentlemen, I have the floor for you. As unto my too.
On my edica, I have said Karechi. Who said during an adult's reign during the last 8 years, Ghana's ranking on media relations, state media relations about human rights, and then Kofi. Most indexes na Yanemwa. And for that matter, we be in a Puma. On my fake news, whatever we are, Nina, wants to kill. A better fair, now more constitutional and democratic. So be young from Swan say, what in the morning in Yamena,
National Media Commission,
National Media Commission, BBC bar, National Media Commission, more cry some of the I don't know whether they have reconstituted whatever sanction soon.
And the GJ too.
GJ, because and they must say June 4th, I didn't know. Assembly be a tumbi. Will be Cassa or Cassanas Nana on Cassantiao. Or Cassantia, my own grandson in the family. And
our officer is alleged not only a year. There is, you seek redress in court. But picking people up.
We are you make somebody.
No, I am a foul.
Unexpected hero. Be nice.
Whatever something
now say everybody can fall victim to that. Say ya chewako, yen kamasam ncho, bone ncho, you money say jaw, any day, no ubia and so. What in the qua, no me phone so, what you could not court, the nail, not could not court ready, whatever, now obejano, jan, when you are very man, whatever, near a bass and I said, and Rano, and I said, Kimia, you manage your man, Mama. With regards to the 1 year after security, last Monday or Tuesday was 33 prisons, police, echo soldier, Munia Digina, even a soldier more that Navi, Nene, Sanko, Funi, Admiral for this, 1 year the whole changes. Every year, IGP changes are later, and you say, Mammy to what the council. She has been reassigned on the same very day.
Let me quickly recap the military.
Okay.
Brigadier General William Agyapong, acting chief of defense staff. Brigadier General Lawrence Koku Betanu, acting chief of army staff. Commodore Godwin Levinus and Awokano, acting chief of naval staff. Air Commodore Eric Ajemfrempong, acting chief of air staff, Air Force of One, and a Brigadier General Glover Ashon, acting chief of staff. Also, Aminua, Omunina Brigadier Generals. What I say, but they are under Major Generals, Lieutenant Generals, and the General Army. In terms of rank now, what Brigadier Major General, no Pim Generals, I think they should be ready for retirement. Because it will be quite a bit jerky.
And no,
it's
the point is that your constitution, say a constitutional review commissioner, your more yes animal. They should factor some of these things. The powers of the president is too much. Oh my, I say no IGP. Again, office staff board within a meeting now. No, one formula. Why should the constitution allow him to do that? As an answer, as a young man soldier, a buying be any room. Sign a course we are seeing now. Say yes, idea. On my way to be for tomorrow. And maybe BBC Muncie 3 year Kobai. Omoka said Chief Justice those days, no. Mahama Jan to me or Ghana, the Amanusu. And you won't free Bonnie. So, and to your constitution. But then the president who said, moral grounds, and yet, but in terms of power vested in use, or timidly, to the Americans, your constitution of mine, a dear or never be so. Your Kwesika Samsu said, Yafo BCU, no year Juma, man, a very beautiful package. Nini na yan share, send him away in a big one, man, that could be Yabama Benya said 7 and a manua, a mampany Abadama. Say, was it a man and man, I hear Jumano. Why there
is a little of madness in them.
Of course, there
is a little madness. Human being.
24 hours, a little
madness.
Not an appointment and down up in the crowd. When you ran, Nana, Juma, dear man, even the Jamaican said that constitutional review now, Mamma by what side a team of social mechanism. I'm not sending my winning now.
Now, certain powers be the powers of appointment.
Appointment. To me, appointing Nipa more than 8,000. Say 5,000.
5,000.
A day, or money at your channel. Huh? Yet your man at channel. It is Yamas and Emma, a better as people. Now say, Yana, a buying a bar. Now, when we are enjoying ya, you're in front of Rebecca. Now, if you want to enjoy a normal position, no musu.
No one so prepares.
No one so prepares or buy. It's going to be the same thing. A person and young citizens, no. Until the epidemic can say, young man, you didn't co constitution, sign a man, because speaker, so no one so to me, yet young man who croa, which ye, about Chief Justice. Also, power of appointing a judge to some of these things. And you know, no, this is what
you say political.
Obi was at the Supreme Court. Petit na ya tell be called. What can you say? And you know, your constitution on my idea, something kind of thing.
Yeah,
something this me one person on say, Nipa Biblica, yet come to me by Kodia 7 son, men supporting because of
your microphone.
Because of
thank you.
Adrian Bonia, Ayana, Nipa Bibri. Nipa tuntum nipa bibre de on nipa bibre but nipa da se ne bia obi te se IGP dampari ya wo call na no ye police for ebu say in the service police service no omo IGP no foforo and in the eyes of the public no so yesu si hu IGP no foforo enti as ye yi na dia police for ni boss no as a Ghana for say nah,
we were all surprised.
We were surprised,
but they are not surprised. But they are jubilating.
Omuna nene ti wo de bia. Omuna nene sign de bia. And omuna ni su ene ne banya. Wonu omo ede etie wo police service no. Say e accusing say there's one particular officers bia. like who be as a woman fans now hyping one and you promoting there ever since you promote nipa bako within 3 years a friend say DSP and then call superintendent and then call chief superintendent here just so you 2 steps away now oye this man obisu so atenam
Atron so him poor pass.
Just say obo akwaso watron so when okra pass be ASP whatna ASP ntie nwochinye promotion bi an nsanka ne mum na kwala nketen
esane ho
omu sa ni nyina ye say ye de tumi no promotion and demotion no akose nipa ba akupa bi nsa e na krata ne gu ne boso ase when no pe no
it is at the bottom of the IGP
ase when no pe no no yes
ena ade bi so e wo police mu certain regional commanders come to me to omuzipu the way they treat the women
no
emano o so pere wan pere
odobakwa kurase
tokro bi mu pa wa kodi police wo asoma me can police for men man be ntimi ka
it's true
there are certain senior officers in the police so be o say young girl bi opel
ofili
ebi awo ojoso ebi awo adwira na commander ba oda ko no hu uje mu mana any 2 weeks baba central and now baba baby now also and someone yo the pain is someone even married yes
awful enye
bese asema me kai oba be phone is now police for anonymously omo en friend kan obu armo police ni
bi hu akono
ni nyina
obu police ni na ne yire wo police ni na senior officer bi tata ne yire
so tumi nru
obi na no ka ba bia be mana koto
no kre
eji so ba no antime ba no so gyina no so otimi tena desk so administration be 1 week ni man adwuma nya because commander bi so man anwe no divisional commander bi so man anwe no it's a munu kwa the video eti asema ya wo kan say ye de tumi awurawura nipa bi mu minister bi wo hono ma ho ukwa enema wa ye o ministry o de ha o man Ghana no chief directors ni bi so ye kan ni eja wo mo ye wo chief directors ni bi wo no mo cartel say ye yi ni free ministry of lands and the crown ministry of finance or an accountant or on a budget officer or on a general stores or on the public for no money and
Ghana ene dia
tie me o move kwa obeya me transfer mu nyina ba
ene so ansa na obeso na abia minister no so support
so no ko hono wakwa ka che minister no say akwa we me ba omboa me wo guy bi wo ministry of lands or yade pa tumo wane aye reshuffle
na ye de naba ye nya de ne ba so omunue
say big cartel cross mo won papa
cross across
listen Ghana de amophobia fireful
ye transfer ye transfer na be e free one particular point one particular point no akonta say me driver na me ne wa ha say no me pese me ne no e ba ha say enti so yes omra horse so na your driver ya located ya man no say dia
ordinary na ompeno
ordinary driver na ba be ka
we ni sunya dey
na we ne enya adwuma
yes am for say
ko abanyuma mu bebre a
drivers
4 egu ho
na be bisu ni driver
be bi ni driver
open was a driver no na call class line
na
okay
pasana
me secretary me say
it's a regional coordinating directors
yes
KMB na coordinating director ba oba obenya anka revenue open nipa open finance and that is what they do.
Ghpage Construction Limited say 3 to 5 bedroom finished apartment omoton e bono eda from Krana Sanso ena payment plan no very flexible. Number we from 020-703-6710. Pomodina from I think to say dino person see at the amount from start to finish on me a the amount land registration after dining renovation so on me a Samsung a dining catasimbia and I say plan bianso on me at the amount building materials bianso on me amount be Pomodina friend number we amatrophone 020-703-6710 Goldberry Construction Limited. I want to say see mommy. Hey, police is our friend. And so no movie, I guess, every year, you know. Hey, they said, the course you police in Muno. And what they are two of them. Say, police for be brave woman as a pop, issue mumua. Omon penny for no. Omon penny for no. Ka omunya afre phone in power of radio stations. Kenya simukuma. Ka complaints ya. Kofobe complaining. Ewo commanders. Omo tata nkrofo yire ewo ho de se binum kura ho no mo a sa wo ye police ni bi yire anase mfa nso wo ye police ni ba na wo adwuma ni mu a yetimi ma hotena kantabak sa wa mpere ama na nhyeso endwemu a betia mo atra kantabak sa wo nya adwuma bi anye. This is how far Ghana we are going. Etinese national security for omakobo kro no any Richard Depa, any ma, woman echo ho, call former Bank of Ghana, if he, Omuko and Abuja, and no, and not yet at Ghana at the amount. AHINTASEM TV, more so be like over share now, subscribe at the Amara Bianso, at me, I call a year and kind.